Okay, firstly I must apologise for the light because it's winter, so the, there's no light because it's grey and horrible. But yeah, and secondly I really must apologise for not doing a video before because for not doing a video for ages because I just like I know I should be doing. I've wanted to do a video about my eating disorder and how it's going, but nothing really much has happened. I've just been waiting to see if something will happen, like something will change. But anyway, I'm just gonna update you on what's happening so far. So about more than 2 weeks ago, I had a meeting with my dietitian, and my mum was there, and basically at that time things had gotten like quite bad, and I gotten to the point where I was like purging 3 or 4 times a week, like binging and purging, and then I was just binging and sometimes, and then I was like restricting other days, and like it got to a point where every day I would be doing something bad, and every day would be a nightmare, and every day would be like some sort of battle. And I wanted it to stop, but I just couldn't. But then I went to this dietitian's meeting, and they knew because my weight had gone down. My weight wasn't at a good weight, and they knew that things weren't alright. And so basically, they were trying to think of ways to control my eating. So they were saying stuff like, well, my mum or my dad had to make sure I ate breakfast and dinner at home. And at lunchtime, either my mum, because she only works a little way around the corner from my college, either my mum would take time out of her and go on a lunch break and eat lunch with me, but she couldn't do that because she doesn't have a lunch break because she's self-employed, so that means she'd have to work later on in the day. Yeah, so, and she didn't want to do that. And then the other option was one might tell my friend that I normally spend lunch with, and to make sure I eat lunch, but my friend doesn't know about my eating disorder. I really didn't want to tell her because I didn't want to like disappoint her. I didn't want to, yeah, I don't, yeah, basically, and I didn't want her to have the stress of having to make me eat. I didn't want her to feel like she was under pressure and stuff like that. I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want that to happen. So basically, I just realised that in order to not to have this control, because I hate it when my parents are making sure I'm eating, in order not for that not to happen, when the sun's come out, anyway, in order for that not to happen, I would have to change, and I would have to do something about it, and I'd have to make sure I ate, so I could show my mum that I can eat. So yeah, basically I did start eating then, yes, and at that time that's just when I just decided I was just gonna eat, and I did, but I ended up, at first it was sort of like binging, I guess, and I ended up eating more than I could. I thought if I'm gonna be forced to eat breakfast, lunch and dinner, I might as well eat whatever I want to eat, because now I'm eating, I can eat whatever. I shouldn't feel guilty for eating chocolate bar if I want a chocolate bar. And yeah, so at first it was binging, but then it just turned into like I was actually hungry, and it just turned into like I was always hungry, like I'm always eating nowadays. Like, and I don't seem to, yeah, I'm always eating, so I'm always snacking. So I'll have like 3 meals a day, and then every half an hour or so I'll grab something to snack on. And it's just like continuous snacking throughout the day. I don't stop snacking. And I don't know, it's just I'm the way I'm judging it is by what everyone else in my family's eating, like my mum and my sisters, and it's got to a point in my family like we always used to eat different amounts. So my dad would eat the most amount in our family, then it'd be my mum, and then it'd be me, and then it'd be my 2 sisters, like going down in size of the amount of food we ate. So yeah, so we always used to eat different amounts, but because me and my sisters have all grown up, we're getting to the stage when we're eating the same amount as my mum. And my dad eats more because he's bigger. But so yeah, so I'm used to eating the same amount as my mum and my sisters. But I've just been noticing that I've just been snacking so much more than them. I've just been eating so much, like just continuous snacking. And like I must be eating more than 2,000 calories a day, because I remember totaling up, counting calories when I'd eaten a normal amount, like the same amount as my family, and that was about 2,000. And I know that my mum would try to give us the right amount of food, and yeah, because she normally controls our snacks. Like when we were younger, she used to control our snacks as well. So and she still like tells Jade and Tanya when to snack and when not. And I know that they're probably eating 2,000 calories, which is what they should. So because I'm eating more than them, I must be eating more than that. But I don't seem to be gaining any weight. I mean, I don't know because I haven't got scales and I haven't been weighed since I've been eating. But still, when I look in the mirror, I still seem to be as skinny as I used to be, and I don't. And one thing I always used to tell is because I have some quite tight, like some of my jeans and some of my leggings and stuff. I bought these jeans and leggings because they were tight when I bought them, and because they were an incentive to lose weight. So I'd buy some leggings and they would be too tight, and I wouldn't tell my mum. And I'd just think, oh well, that just means I've got to lose a bit of weight, so they're not tight. But they haven't got tight again yet. And I know that if they did get tight, that's because I've gained weight, but they haven't. So yes, I don't seem to be gaining weight, but I'm just continue snacking. And I thought it would stop. I thought it would gradually, like, I'd get to a healthy weight and it would stop. But it's been like 2.5 weeks now. And, sorry, my computer just turned off. It's been like 2.5 weeks now. And I just don't know when it's going to stop, and I just want to get up to a healthy weight. I just want it to stop, but it's not. But yeah, anyway, so that's what's going on at the moment. Yeah, I thought something might change. I thought I might stop snacking. I thought I might be able to do a like hurrah video, I'm eating normally, but I still just seem to be binging. Not really binging, but just like, yeah, like I'll walk to school. Like I'll do this. I'll walk to school and buy some chocolates on the way to school, and I'll eat them, and I'll feel a bit sick, but I'll just keep on eating them because in a little while I won't. And then yeah, and if I do start to feel sick, I'll stop, but then 5 minutes later I won't, and I'll be hungry again, so I'll eat them. And then I'll have like an hour lesson, and then I'll come home for lunch, and on my way home I'll buy a chocolate bar. And then as soon as I get home, I'll probably buy a chocolate bar like 5 minutes before I get home. And as soon as I get home I'll have lunch, and then after lunch I'll have a pudding, and then I'll walk back to school and buy something on the way to school, and from like another chocolate bar. And that's just the way it has been going at the moment. And I have been buying like junk. I've just been eating it and just be thinking I must be gaining weight, but I don't seem to be, and I just seem to be always hungry. Like right now I've already had breakfast, which was cereal. I had some juice, and then I've already eaten an apple, and I'll probably go and snack again. It's only 11 o'clock, but I'll probably just go and have a snack again, and then I'll probably have lunch, and then I'll probably have pudding after lunch, and I'll probably buy something on my way to school. It's just like continuous snacking, and I don't know when this is going to stop. I just want it to stop because I just want to eat normally. I don't want to have to continue snack, but I don't know when it's going to stop because I am genuinely hungry, like most of the time. But anyway, that's my video for now. I'm doing quite well though. I'm getting happier. Everything seems to be going fine. I am still stressing about school, but anyway, school is a stressful thing, but things aren't that bad at the moment. So anyway, bye bye.